signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. On the Steelers sideline, head coach Mike McCarthy. His guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on EA Sports. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Bringing him out as the MVP runner-up from last season. Took the step into superstar status in year 2 here in the NFL. It's Drake May.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On second down, May. Headed out right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A give now to Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, May. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Off the play action, May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're going to be let out by someone possibly playing his final NFL season. So going in his early 40s, it is Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody will question his ability to spin a...
Space on the right, he's got room. 30, hits the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. May now. Running a screen for Stevenson. Fine man, he's in the clear. And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Now May on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making a catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing is May. Mo finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get to completion and the yards necessary.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Going play action, May. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it, it's in close. And he gets home. Touchdown, New England. A.J. Brown, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. And from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Harold Landry. And he's now up to 60 sacks in his career.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. For the first time with Jalen Warren. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On play action, here's May. That's taken in by Henry. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And it's going to be 1st down New England.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's May on 2nd. Forced out to his right. He's running with it.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May off the play fake. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder.
41-yard attempt.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock, hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. 1st down coming up.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving back backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing on second, Rogers. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9. We've got a stoppage now for an injured wide receiver. That's Michael Pittman, who they're out attending to after the play. Third down, they need 7. Now Rogers. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Milton Williams. And that forces 4th and 14.
We get to hear defense coaches, Kate, talk about turnovers and sacks can come in bunches. This guy got after it a week ago, and he's not slowing down today.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The New England offense running out now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick throw completed by May. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now, far from the last time I expect we'll be talking about this guy, Brock, especially if his workload from their last game is any indication.
Got so many touches a week ago, but most importantly to him, didn't get to win. So he will trade all of those numbers for a W in this one.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's May to the air. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
1st and 10 now from the 46. May. Has him on the quick hitter. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. Well, no surprise, Brock. An early contribution from him here as he tries to go back-to-back with 100-yard receiving gains.
So you and I both know it's not just talk. He wants to walk winning.
Yeah.
Because you can have all the numbers you want, but if your team doesn't win, you just, even individually, don't get recognized the way you do collectively.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Counterplay, it's Henderson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. Oh, he batted the touch pass forward. And this drive is going to continue. 14 yards on 4th down. They're staying out there. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
May, 1st and 10. And he's only missed once on this series. 4 of 5 throwing the ball. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to look into the 20. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's May. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Potential grounding.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here. Here's May. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it. The stop was made in time, so it is 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Running for it, it's Henderson. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallo can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They send a man in motion. The give here on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start. Getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the markers. It is 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The Steelers set to punt it. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is a Patriots first down.
Yeah. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Buying some time right. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Right back to Stevenson to go. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
May now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like, about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Look at this effort, just enough. Driving forward, gets them the first. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Here's May on first. Staying busy, staying perfect on these series. 5 for 5 throwing the ball. On the draw, this is Henderson. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Right side, quick pass, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing is May. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Had to look up the middle. Trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Game limited to a couple.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Escapes a defender. And they are all the way to that red zone.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle brought one back earlier and now takes one across. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Boswell to add the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. They jump ahead by 4.
14, Patriots 10.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nail it right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Going play action. May. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. Nick Herbig. His first this season after he had 7 of them last year.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
May off the play fake. In trouble, and this time he's going to get the throwaway, but it is incomplete. Never had a chance at connecting that one, Brock. At least he avoided the sack, but it is 4th down.
In punt formation for the Patriots.
Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Gillette after this. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Rodgers to throw. He gets it again to Fryermuth. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. Third down upcoming.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball start, offense.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation away. Start. Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. So clean concentration.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
Now Boswell on to send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And with field position and the clock against them, you're probably not going to see anything of substance.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how Goofy's a move for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean?
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. May looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. They give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33. May. Finds a man right side. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And it's going to be first down New England.
13 yards.
Just before halftime, to get a timeout, take it.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Here's made in the air. Brought in right side. There's the hitch. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that is a Patriots first down. We get a timeout here now. Still just 1 second left in the half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. And out of time before they can get that final play away, as we have reached the end of our first half.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Borregales connects. And our first half ends with 3 points. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now. What a way to kick off week 2, the first ever regular season game at the new Highmark Stadium. Lions in town to take on the Bills. And this is the MVP from a couple seasons ago, Josh Allen. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Joe Burrow. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bengals are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In our game, we've seen some strong work put in by Rico Dowdle. His guys looking to get to 2-0 on the young season. Can they get there? To find out, we go back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
13 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Farmore with the play. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throw completed out to the left. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
Here he goes, third and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Raymond Jones. Matching last week's effort with that sack.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Third and long for him here. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. Brings up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Keeps away from one. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Caught out left. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. And he's got a free play here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offside's the call. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on third. Here's May. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Made a throw it. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Henderson here from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
He's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. The give inside to Stevenson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's the pistol snap to May. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Stevenson powering across for the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that brings this one back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Rodgers set to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on third down. To throw, Rodgers. It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up fourth down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down now, ball at the 33. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
May now. That'll be complete to Hollins. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
May, 1st and 10. Still perfect since halftime. Brock 5 for 5 passing. Throwing from the gun. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's May on 2nd. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Off the play action, May lasers this one deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. The Steelers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The pitch to Dowdle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
air it out on third. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a tie ball game through 3, and we're going to see which side separates in the fourth. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. To Henderson it goes on the first play of this fourth quarter. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing on second. May. He rolls to his right. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
That one's complete, right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. May. A lot of contact, can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. So out now comes the punter.
Formation for the Patriots.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Steelers take over.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! Scooped up by the Patriots. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We got a close game here, late on both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
The Patriots and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And off headed left, Henderson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
The 6-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. May looking to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch, being limited to a couple.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Quick throw completed by May. Touchdown, New England! Kayshon Boutte, number 10 of his NFL career. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Corey Gallis with a point after. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Patriots 27, Steelers 20.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw is Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Motioning the tight end now. Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. Hauled in by Bernard, left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down from the 42. Here's Rodgers. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
He loses the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. Out of the pistol, Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. The Steelers offense headed out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the counter, Dowdle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love recognizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Rodgers. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Counterplay, it's Henderson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's May. Running a screen for Stevenson. He dodged the tackle. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. It's going to be first down New England.
With that down the distance, this group is pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's May. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust.
Yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out.
Face mask. Defense.
Things looked good on the play until we saw the pull of the face mask, and that spoils the defensive effort.
Automatic 1st down.
So after that gift from the defense, it is 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The New England offense running out now. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, and you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Henderson to open the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
It's a loss of 2.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
2nd down. Henderson gets it again. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sitting backwards on 1st down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they've got 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Second down now, they need 7. Stevenson with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Running the counter, Stevenson. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. That's pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Things look good on the play until we saw the pull of the face mask, and that spoils the defensive effort.
Automatic first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So this is a win for the Patriots. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.